What's up, y'all? How you doing out there? Yes, welcome to another episode of Getting Stoned with your host, Mr. Stone Petoskey. Yeah, we got some sunshine, some rays twinkling through the windows. Feeling good, feeling warm, feeling blessed, feeling yummy and tasty. Delightful and delicious. I'm sending out a big hug. Yes. Feel that hug, y'all. Feel that hug. Coming at you. Lots and lots and lots of love and goodness. I want to thank you for taking your precious time to stop on by, to give a listen. I appreciate you so very, very much. Yes, all kinds of craziness still going on. Seems like it never ends. Got fires and floods and oh gosh, you name it, we got it. It's happening. Yeah, that's what's going on here on planet Earth. Yeah, the struggle and the strife. And, for those of us that are lucky enough to be not directly affected by these things, of course, each and every one of us is affected by everything that happens. Can't escape it. Can't get away from it. And there's nowhere to go. We truly are in this together. Every man, woman, child, bee, tree, mountain, river, we're all on the same ride. So look deep inside and decide who you're going to be. Are you going to love, or are you going to push and shove? Are you going to rise up, or are you going to sink below? Not go with the flow. Seek only for yourself. Stop living for another. Having forgotten that we are all sisters and brothers. I hope you take that selfishness and put it on a shelf. Be a giant, not an elf. Look into the eyes of your neighbor and see your own self reflected there. Yes. Each day is a gift, y'all. Each day is a gift. Don't let the fear take control. Don't let the so-called leaders tell you how it is. The so-called experts. Don't buy the lie. You know, listen to your instincts, listen to your intuition. Don't give your power over to others. The answers lie within. As I often say, it's a oneness. It's a circle. Life is, we're all connected. And so any kind of mechanism to control, it's gonna fail. And there's a whole lot of that kind of energy going on these days. Humans wanna try to constantly control the environment, control the way, things work. We're always on this mission of control, and it will always fail. We're a wave in the ocean, and we do ourselves a great disservice when we proceed with fear and control and manipulation. So, turn off the television station. Connect with your brothers and sisters in relation. Don't fall prey to the sickness of separation. One love, y'all. One love. Yeah, we're gonna get into our little usual mischief. We're gonna sing a song or two. I'm gonna read a poem. We're gonna tap into our creative side. Smile wide, y'all. Yes. So, without further ado, let's just jump on into it with a tune here. This is an original. It's called The Stories We Tell. We are born of this earth, so innocent and free, seldom taught what life's worth, we're programmed to see. It makes no sense, the things that we do, all this violence, seems we haven't a clue. We rape and we kill, like the madmen we are. Wish we could just be still and live from the heart. What if love is all that we are? What if love we share near and far? What if love is all that we are? Then I'm loved too, and so are you. Must begin anew if we hope to survive. Stop being so cruel and see with new eyes. We're not separate, we are strands in life's web. No more time for regret, our life is sacred. The stories we tell create what we are. I got nothing to sell, just songs from the heart. Waves on the ocean, stars in the sky, we're raindrops falling, we're life's lullaby. What if love is all that we are? What if love we share near and far? What if love is all we are, then I'm loved too, and so are you, and I'm loved too, and so are you. Yes, the stories we tell, they truly do define what we are. We are the storytelling chimpanzee. I don't remember who came up with that moniker, but I always thought it was a fitting one. You know, we are myth makers. Humans, our stories are mythologies that define the experience. And so, it's important for us to remember that is what drives our behavior, what drives our creation process, is that we tell stories. That's what we do. That's what we create in this experience called life, the two-legged animal that we are. We tell stories, and that's beautiful. It's incredible. I mean, think of all the many different stories we've told just of creation. And so I think it's really important to appreciate and grasp the profoundness of how our stories create our reality. So be very mindful of the stories you're telling in your head. That's something that has enormous power, individually and collectively. Our stories create the experience. All right, so let's move along here. Let's read ourselves a little poem, huh? What do you say? This is a poem by Henry Miller, and it's titled "A Poem in Prose for My Venus." Henry Miller's written a lot of books. He's a hell of a writer, and if you don't know of him, check him out. The Air-Conditioned Nightmare is one of my favorites of his. He takes a road trip around America, and it's a brilliant book. Okay, so a poem in prose for my Venus. Were you conscious last night of the grandeur of the moon? Did you know that she was a pound of honey? You, O pound of honey, for all the couples crouched together everywhere in the world. The men on their backs, their phalluses in huge erection. The women, their vaginas sighing and flashing, all making love like animals of hell, all bridled by the desire, the incredibly fruitful desire. The air was pierced by the bizarre sounds, the groaning of elephants, the whinnying of horses, and the bleating of calves. It would be deplorable if everything was not commanded by God Propos. His stamp was visible here and there, briefly everywhere. He reigned over the night like an emperor. Sometimes it was terrible, but little by little one heard the chant-cue music, the nostalgia, the sobs, the cries of the camels. Everything was very beautiful. Chopin and Ravel, and also Debussy. Oh, what divine music, played by an angel with the refinement of a prince. Suddenly, a resurrection. The obscured couples rise and begin to sing. Their voices reach the edge of the sky. Even the dead are touched. The dead are revived, delirious. Now the birds can also be heard. Hark, hark, the lark at heaven's gate sings, Etra-la-la. Yes, the dead and the angels understand English. How odd it is. The gods and the half-gods speak Hungarian and Polish, but only amongst themselves. The dawn arrives. Everything becomes silent. The world breathes. The angels disappear into the images of Fra Angelico. Da Vinci sleeps. Botticelli opens his eyes. The world begins under a pale blue sky. Rather bluish, until we see each other again. I mean, what do you say? What do you say again? I mean, so often when I read these poems, I'm blown away by the language, by the cadence, by the choice of words, by the imagery, all of it. I mean, it's the kind of, again, it's the stories we tell. And Mr. Henry Miller was an incredible blessing. And I thank you, sir. I thank you, sir, for sharing your gift with the world. Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, how you feeling, all? How you feeling, y'all? How you feeling? I hope wherever you are out there, if you're taking a walk, if you're driving your kids to school, if you're sitting at the beach watching the sunset, if you're sipping on a glass of wine as you ponder, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, if you're listening, I love you. I send you love. I send you peace. I send you joy. I send you positivity. I send you healing. Yes, I want all that to be going out there. Boom. Feel it, y'all. Feel it. Yes. So good. So good. So good. All right, let's see. What do we want to do here? Gosh. Let's do, I haven't done this tune in a while, but I don't know. Let's give it a whirl. What do you say? It's by one of my favorite bands ever. This band is like the Cat's Pajamas. Like, what does that even mean, right? The Cat's Pajamas. The Bee's Knees, another one. Like, it's just fun to say, right? They're inarguably one of the greatest rock and roll bands ever. And this album, this is the title track actually off this album of theirs that is certainly one of my favorite records. London Calling. All right, let's see if we can do this here. Hopefully we can keep it together. the faraway towns. Now the bells declare the battles come down. London calling to the underworld. Come out of the cupboards, all you boys and girls. London calling, now don't look at us. All the phony Beatlemania is bitten the dust. London calling, see we ain't got no swing, except for the rain that trunched in thing. The ice age is coming, sun zooming in. Engines stop running and the wheat's growing thin. Nuclear era, I have no fear. London's drowning now. I live by the river. London calling to the imitation zone. Forget it, brother, go it alone. London calling upon the zombies of death. Quit holding out and draw another breath. London calling, and I don't wanna shout. When we were talking, I saw you nodding out. London calling, see we ain't got no highs, except for the one with the yellowy eyes. The ice age is coming, the sun zooming in. Engines stop running and the wheat's growing thin. A nuclear era, I have no fear. London's drowning now. I live by the river. London's calling, yeah, I was there too. You know what they said? Well, some of it was true. London calling at the top of the dial. After all of this, won't you give me a smile? The ice age is coming, the sun zooming in. Engines stop running and the wheat is growing thin. A nuclear era, but I have no fear. London's calling now. I live by the river. Yeah. Like I said, man, that band, you can't even touch that. You can't even touch it. Joe Strummer, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you to the band, each and every one of those band members. Thank you for writing all those incredible songs. Thank you for empowering people. Thank you for inspiring people. Thank you for uplifting people with your music. That's what music all about, y'all. That's what music is all about. That band right there epitomizes the power and the beauty and the essence of what music is about. So, thank you to The Clash. London Calling, y'all. All right, what do you say we dive into another poem, huh? Sounds good, right? All right, all right, all right, all right. This poem is Let Go and Feel Your Nakedness. And it was written by a gentleman whose name is Harold Norse. Let go and feel your nakedness. Tits ache to be bitten and sucked. Let go and palm of armpit and crotch. Let go with whole a tingle. Let go with tongue lapping hairy cunt, lick feet, kiss ass or cock and balls. Let the whole body go. Let love come through. Let love ring. Let go with moans and erogenous zones. Let go with heart and soul. Let go the dead meat of convention. Wake up the live meat of love. Let go with the senses. Pull out the stops. Forget false teachings and lies. Let go of inherited belief. Let go of shame and blame in brief. Let go of forbidden energies, choked back in muscles and nerves. Let go of rigid rules and roles. Let go of uptight poses. Let go of your puppet self. Let go and renew yourself and be free. Let go the dead meat of convention. Wake up the live meat of love. Let go this moment, this hour, this day. Tomorrow may be too late. Let go of guilt and frustration. Let liberation and tolerance flow. Let go of phantom worries and fears. Let go of hours and days and years. Let go of hate and rage and grief. Let walls against ecstasy fall for relief. Let go of pride and greed. Let go of missiles and might and creed. Let go the dead meat of convention. Wake up the live meat of love. Whoa. Say what? That was nice. Wow. Mr. Harold Norse. You know, these poems I've been reading the last couple shows are from a book called The Outlaw Bible of American Poetry. And yeah, it's an incredible volume, and I encourage you to give it a look. But you know, Mr. Norse is not a poet I was familiar with, but that poem, Let Go and Feel Your Nakedness, Yeah, that is where it's at, brother. Wow, that was some incredible stuff right there. Yeah, I mean, imagine if we could let go of all that stuff, let go of all of our attachments to the to the noise, to the nonsense, to the conditioning, and let go and live. Like he says, let go the meat of convention and embrace the meat of love. Yeah, I couldn't agree more, sir. Love is what cures us. Love is what brings us comfort, joy, peace, and can heal what ails us. Love is the light. Love is the strength. Love is the source. And the more we can tap into that, the better. We sure need a lot of love, man. More and more of it. The more, the better. This world needs love. All we need is love, love, love. Yeah, so shine that light of love that's in your heart, man. Shine it bright. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear extinguish it. Don't let fear take control of you. Let love lead the way. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's a good place to just wrap this up. I know it's a little shorter than usual, but it just feels like the place to just put a period on it. We sang some songs, we read some poems. Keep on loving, everybody. Keep on loving. Keep on loving. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for listening. Many blessings. Send a big hug. Send so much love and a big hug to all y'all. You're beautiful. Until next time, peace.